Sergo, but I'm a big Supergirl fan, so I'm hoping this movie isn't bad. We'll go over that. I promise you. It's
Sugar, you might like it, is the thing.
Oh, don't you throw. Supergirl wasn't as bad as of a movie as everyone made it out to be. It's literally just the internet bitching to bitch. Well, Shag, we're gonna go over that. There are some legitimate gripes. I don't know what the internet has said. I try to stay away from the internet because I don't want my opinion molded or sculpted in any way. So I tend to stay away from Twitter, Facebook, whatever, to go in there with no expectations.
Meanwhile, I'm knee deep, and I just think that Supergirl wasn't as bad as the movies everyone says it to be. It's not a ringing endorsement either. It's just a different way of saying it's not good. So
yeah, that's fair.
If those are like the biggest defenses of it.
Yeah, that's fair. Female leads have it hard. No, Patrol, I don't think so. I think I would
we have to get out of our own chat.
Yeah.
we have to stay away from our own chat.
Look at Snow White. No, Patrol. No. I would argue female leads have it set up for success. Not as much as men, obviously. Not that the whole power dynamic in Hollywood, that's a different thing. What I'm talking about is I think we as people, moviegoers, are very open to female leads. If anything, some of the greatest movies of all time are female leads. So, like, just say.
All right.
You're a misogynist if you disagree.
What is your
Sergo,
heart of hearts
for that, Sergo?
For Supergirl.
My heart of hearts, I want to say 7. Heart of hearts 7.
Oh.
I went high. I went high with my knee jerk.
Sure.
I'm thinking 6.5. I'm thinking 6.5.
Well, that's okay.
I know.
Well, I'll put 6.5. I shouldn't have reacted so much.
No,
we could have left you at 7. What's your guess for me?
I'm gonna say a 5.5 for you.
5.5 for this guy. All right.
5.5. Sergo, I'm very excited for Laufe, dude. I'm very excited for it.
Oh, wait.
All right, so 2026 Supergirl. DC Studios bringing another installment. Let's get into it. I have nothing.
Supergirl follows Kara Zor-El, a hardened Supergirl haunted by the destruction of Krypton, who joins a young alien girl seeking revenge against the warlord who murdered her family. Their journey across the galaxy becomes a dangerous quest for vengeance, justice, and redemption. Pretty good.
Okay.
I think it's just the execution thing.
I have to agree with you.
The little girl was stiff. I saw her family die and I still didn't care. I saw it. I saw it. Like, no, she's actually telling the truth. But was she a fighter? Why was she, or she just wanted to be?
She wanted to. She had a fighter's heart,
right?
Where she would just go after it. She
yeah,
was, I would argue, courageous, right? Just,
oh yeah,
but like an arrogance, an ignorant courage, like right? She's going to a bar,
delusional.
Just expect delusional. Well, delusional more, but she'd be going into a bar, asking for help from like a dive bar of like who's who of just like the low.
Yeah.
Always going after like the head bad guy, or was it Creme, always going after him, or never hesitant. Always ready to ball, but not competent enough to follow through.
Yeah.
Outside the one guy she messed up in the jail, though.
It was Creme. That's what I'm saying. But we didn't see anything from she's just a little girl to she killed that guy in the jail. Like,
yeah.
Was she always able to do that? And she just had like bad luck? Because she also was convinced she was gonna kill Creme with the sword. And then they set it up to where she gets close. Oh, she's behind him with the sword, and then Supergirl stops her, and she's like super pissed because I was about to kill him. And me watching the movie, I was like, I'm not sure you were gonna kill him. Like I saw you had the drop on him. You definitely had the advantage. I'm not convinced that was the end of him. And Creme was his name. You're right. Good job.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's weird because it's something as so simple as a quick 20-second montage of her parents, even a flashback memory of like, yeah, my parents taught me how to fight for a little bit. Not
Right.
even that. So you're always led to assume that she's just a kid with a
Or
sword at that
even
point.
if because the guy steals her sword at the bar,
Yeah.
if she goes out and she's trying to like mix it up, she's just such a little girl. They could have aged the girl a little too. And then when she's getting her clock cleaned, then Supergirl comes in, and then they both tag team.
At the very least, show her at least knowing how to defend herself properly, like
Yeah.
with some training involved. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So I have
which is. And
Go
hold
ahead.
on, and
Go
we're
ahead.
gonna get into that, right? Because you bring up a beautiful point. Because at one point you can defend it, being like, well, maybe they didn't want to show child violence or a child in a violent situation.
Well, then you age her.
In this movie, well, not in that, but in this movie, Krem, the bad guy, kills the girl. He slices her throat open, off screen, mind you, but definitely dead. He kills a little girl, the daughter of the girl that he stole from the parents.
Yeah.
He definitely kills her. So you're telling the audience you don't have any qualms with that. So at least, very least, have the little girl at least have some type of like montage of some violence that she's getting into, or at least some training. 20 seconds. That's all I'm asking. So it was a mixed message for me watching that.
So I have the teaser, 2 minutes 3 seconds. The official trailer is 3 minutes.
That's too long.
Which we'd prefer to show, but yeah, well, if we watch the trailer, that might refresh us about everything. Let's watch this.
Okay.
Let's watch this.
Okay.
Not enough crypto. I like crypto. I know the whole story. Did you read Woman of Tomorrow?
No, I haven't read Woman of Tomorrow.
Oh, it makes me want to read it. It makes right?
Because there's a better story told. Like there's definitely a better story.
Yeah. Because comic books, they're just a easier medium to bring a story to life. But actually, shame on me. I should have read it before this review, so I would. But you know what I did? I assumed you read it because you're DC man.
I'm not a DC. I'm just a comic book lover.
Well,
I just I love good stories.
As it may.
This one slipped through the cracks. Haven't been keeping up with all the good stuff.
All right, we're both at fault, but I wanted more crypto. Is the point?
That's fair.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy. Cars or out. Hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of 2.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Shag, Lobo, I feel like it was just the right amount of Lobo.
It was the right amount. His dialogue was the issue.
His dialogue could have been better, that's for sure.
Everything he said was just so stupid. He comes in and you might remember the line, but he says something like quippy to Supergirl, and I think she calls him a girl back, or he looks like a girl, and he's like, "That's fair." And it's
Are
like,
you the ditz? Are you the ditz from the bar?
Yeah,
That's funny
yeah.
because that's what I've been calling you.
Which is good.
Touche.
Yeah, touche.
Yeah.
I don't like Lobo saying touche. Is that on brand?
He's gotta be a little bit more dumb. You gotta dumb it up a little bit. More feral, for lack of a more uncultured.
No, I said stupid. I meant like, or is he dumb? Is he cringe? Is it a cringe character?
He's not a cringe character. He's kind of just a crazy character.
Right.
He's just out there.
Yeah.
Wild. But he's unpredictable. That's the whole point of Lobo.
Right.
He's like
very predictable in this.
Yeah. No, he's very, it's like the Kiss, like it was during the height of Kiss. Like, let's bring out a really cool punk rock, like a rocker looking villain, anti-hero, and get in there. Is he a crazy Latina? He's a toxic Latina. You know, he's got toxic Latina energy for sure, but he's very unpredictable. I think it was good. Shag, the villain was wildly lame, but at least he was evil just to be evil. I appreciate it in a day where evil villainry needs to be sympathetic. Every villain needs to be sympathetic. I do agree with that. He was just a straight-laced villain. He was just a bad dude for the sake of being a bad dude. Some guys don't need to have a backstory. Some guys don't need to be sympathetic. They don't need that. I like an old school villain. Because the villain is not the center focus. It's the it's the story of Kara. It's her story. It's not his. So I did appreciate that.
But I wasn't scared of him. I wasn't like impressed with his capabilities as much as I was unimpressed with the abilities of the protagonists. No, you know what I mean? Well, so it's like he didn't scare me. Dude, he wasn't cool. He wasn't menacing. Yeah. I mean, he was kidnapping girls and taking them away. That's awful. Girls. So he is the bad guy.
And he's killing girls. He's killing little girls too. He has no crime. Yeah, it's crazy.
But he never like turned the corner. I was like, oh fuck! Like if you come because it's a toss up. It's like if a little girl sneaks up behind him with a sword. He might die, he might not, but I also don't have the confidence in the girl with the sword, and that's the lamest thing about him.
I don't know that villain particularly, so I don't know his abilities in general.
But we could just treat him like an on-screen character.
I felt the writing, the plot armors really dragged on what needed to be taken care of. The fact that the story did so much trying to nerf Supergirl. Right? Poison, the sun. Like there was always a story plot, always keeping her at bay in some degree, not overpowered as we know them to be, like the Kryptonians. So I thought it was strange. It was just bad the writing was inconsistent. I'm gonna argue that point. The writing was so inconsistent because they talk about that Krem was smart enough to know that a Kryptonian was following him, so they went to a planet with the green sun, yet somehow the one planet with the green sun also has a yellow sun, so it was a dual sun. Where he could have just gone to a green sun instead and just stayed there. Like that's why have that? But it was only set up for a plot device. That way she gets strong again. She gets it. Yeah. She kills in the end.
But she says like they came here or their fortress is there. So she's like, they built their fortress here because they know. I was like, wait, you just decided to be a hero. What are you talking about? They knew you, like they built the whole structure. I think it's a happy coincidence for them. But that's back to you in the writing. We got comments. Go ahead.
No, I'm more surprised that they didn't have a blue sun and make her even more powerful than Clark. That's the thing too, man. Like it's just there was
that would have
been
cool. Is that how it works? That would have
been very cool. Yeah, no,
they're
affected
sick.
by the types of suns.
No, I know that part. I just didn't know that the blue does more than yellow.
Yes, there's just inconsistencies
I would have loved to have
in
seen
the
that.
writing. There's a lot of inconsistency in the writing. Like for me, what I felt about the writing, the first like 20 minutes of the movie, I was gearing up. I'm like, this is exciting. This is good. You know, the girl showing up to the bar scene was pretty good. The girl showing up to Kara's like ship and then she's a great actress, by the way. You know what? She did as much as she could with this script, because when she looked haggard and drunk and she's sitting on the shitter, she's taking a piss and she passes out and the girl kind of like looks in, is like, "Are you okay?" And she freaks out. She's like, "Oh, you're still there?" Like, yeah, that was a good moment. So like, there was really good parts of writing that were like really good parts, but there was just as many like weird just not needed, not necessary, or just badly just directed parts of the movie that just didn't really compel.
Yeah, I guess she did play that role well, but it was just too much of it. I would have liked her to like snap out of it sooner, rather than be a complete arc, because you could like, because you know she had to find out she wanted to save Crypto immediately. So
Yeah.
that was already the excuse to lock in. They made it the complete arc, whereas like she could have locked in and still got to like the end result where she like gained hope.
Shag brings up another fantastic point. I like the destruction of Krypton. I love the destruction of Krypton. I enjoyed seeing that.
Someone made a good point, is that that only works if it's established that your civilization can't planet hop and colonize elsewhere. But meanwhile, they sent 2 beings off world. So like at what point, or explain why not, at what point do everyone, do you recolonize somewhere else? What did they say?
They kind of did with the ship. So like, all right, so when they talked about it, how I guess her uncle being Jor-El, if I remember, it's Superman's dad and her dad. They created a spaceship, like, so blueprints were handy. So when they took off there, all the shit went down. Her dad's like, hey, I found the blueprints. So this wasn't a technology, a thing that was readily available. This was something that they just built and then sent Superman out into Earth. So that gave me the, like, okay, this is not a normal thing, because I was thinking the same thing. If you're able to send a ship out to space, why don't you just send the entire colony? But if they're scrounging for blueprints just for the sake of and getting excited about fighting them,
over what time period though?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, that's the thing that they showed us, and that's why, man, shoot me dead. Zack Snyder's version is way better. He didn't tackle Supergirl, but if your planet is exploding, I can see, and it explodes then in that single day. I can see, and there's like a civil war attack. All that made sense, and it is a great opening scene. Then, okay, yeah, boom, send my son. That's the only person that could be saved. Okay, great. But if your planet is just decaying slowly over time, and they're really advanced, because the whole reason that they got to die slowly on the rock was because that force field shield protected them. Yeah. So that's another writing thing. I mean, think
it's inconsistency.
It gets them what they want. It gets them like, this is Supergirl, this is Superman, this is why they led different lives, this is why they're leading different lives. But if you start to deconstruct it, you're like, well, why? Like, it only makes sense when Krypton just blows up in a day.
No, I get that. It's just here's what I think of it. You brought up Peacemaker.
Okay.
You brought up Peacemaker, and I'm so happy you did, because I was watching this movie, and with the inconsistencies that are with this movie, I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I would have really loved if this was a TV show. If this was an HBO TV show,
Supergirl,
Supergirl was, where we were given enough time, really established an arc, really told a story per episode. And I think it would have been formatted infinitely better as an HBO TV show than a movie that we got, because there were so many inconsistencies.
Probably
things were moving so fast. Like the destruction of Krypton could have been easily one episode of her backstory told right there and then moved on, right? But we had to weave it. It had to be woven into this movie, and it was just like, okay, like,
when they
have to talk about it.
When they started showing those scenes from the movie, I had the thought, like, this shouldn't be an origin story. They should have picked up where essentially Superman left off last year, and just hit the ground running.
You see, that's my gripe, because her character,
because you can allude to it,
more interesting. You could allude. There could be some alluding, but I found her far more interesting than Superman, for sure.
She could be. She has the room for it, but it doesn't.
Does.
But also, like, what's the time from when she landed and met Clark to this movie?
I don't know. I don't think they gave us a time frame.
They didn't.
It was just kind of like up there.
And that helps them, because now I have to believe, like, she's rightfully depressed. She knows she's caught in between two worlds, one
Right.
destroyed, and now
Mom
the
and
one
dad,
that she
her people are
rejects.
dead.
Right.
Right.
That she grew up watching.
Yeah.
So I get the depression, but if that time is too long, are you really an interesting character if you just like wasted away over the years, just drinking yourself and doing nothing?
Well, that was the argument the little girl had, is I don't want to be like you, that we're just wasting away
Right.
doing nothing. So like I just don't know, man. But for me, I'm sitting here watching this movie,
what?
I'm like,
Go ahead.
I was sitting here watching this film like, man, there is something really special here. It's like it's a James Gunn movie, but it's missing James Gunn. It's missing that fourth heat, that fourth thing that needs to make it special, or like a tighter script, or just better directed. And this would have been a banger of a film.
What's your
'Cause there were
favorite
some great
aspect
moments.
of Supergirl, the movie?
Of the movie itself?
Yeah.
I really liked her story. I liked her as a character. I like the jadedness. I like that she's different from
All right.
Superman. I like
Next
that
thing.
a lot. Okay,
Because
next thing.
that's like if they show
Okay.
you, you know, if we read the synopsis, you're like, I like
Yeah.
that. Oh, I guess you need a little
like-
more
okay.
background. Let me see. So Supergirl instruction. Yeah, this doesn't really cover how
I like the hauntedness.
depressed
I
she
like
is.
how
I
she's
guess haunted, yeah.
Haunted. I like how she was haunted. Fantastic. I liked her personality. I liked how she was just like she's just kind of like she's numbing herself. She's a coming of age.
Wait,
it's a coming of
that's
age story.
that's part of it. Is there
I know
another
it's
thing?
haunting. I liked her tenacity, where she will just F people up, dude. She's just going in there. She's getting it done. She's not Superman. She's not thinking about diplomacy. She is destroying, and she is getting the job done. Like that space fight, that spacing fight with the Raiders. She was like well versed. She knew like a million languages, which was cool. And then she's like, she's sitting there always at ease. She's got a Han Solo, like, I got a plan. She felt very Han Solo. I have a plan. I think I have somewhat of a plan. Let me just kind of freestyle and then it'll work out. So she had that vibe going for me too, which I really enjoyed. And that was another thing I liked about her a lot.
All right. So okay, so yeah, you do want a TV show then. Or you would want
I want
that.
a TV show.
I was gonna
love
make the
that.
case that this didn't show me anything really. So I wouldn't trust the TV show, but it would have opportunity there. But like it had opportunity here. Like this could have been
It had plenty
good.
of opportunity here. This
All
dropped
right,
the
let's-
ballpark because there were
let's-
so many good things here.
We'll keep going.
Okay, the budget estimated to be 170 million bajillion. Gross U.S. and Canada 60 mil. It's a little bit. Opening weekend in U.S. Canada 37 mil. Rough. Gross worldwide 103.
I thought that
Man,
103 is higher than what I thought it'd be. We have to keep in mind it's been out 2 weeks.
That's
They wanted way more. They wanted way more.
Obviously.
They want way more. They're projecting to lose big on this.
yeah.
But that gross
They're gonna
worldwide is
lose
still
big.
higher than I thought.
Dude, a patrol. Han Solo was known for making plans. He had ideas of plans. No, like Han Solo was like, he was like winging it. He always just had something under control. He was always under control, but never out of control. You know what I mean? He was always saying something cool too. All right, so IMDb scores at 6.1. Fury coming in at a 4.5, a whole point lower than what I guessed, but let's get into it. All right, so acting. Let's get into this. You gave it a 1.
Give it a 1.
I do agree. No one was bad here. Millie, what's her name? Millie Alcock or Millie
Alcock, yeah.
Alcock. I really enjoy her. Like, I watched her in Dance of the Dragons, or no, House of the Dragons. I'm sorry, when she was playing the young version of the Queen.
Mhm.
Fantastic. I was sitting there watching. I'm like, man, this chick's gonna be an amazing actress. She could pull it. And again, I'm still sold on her, so I'm very excited to see where she goes. Hammy, what's going on, Hammy? So I agree. Dude, Lobo. How do you feel about Lobo? We did. Shag kind of touched on it. He adapted well, and that's all it was. I mean, that's fair.
His arms looked fake, I thought.
He just looked like he was wearing too much, right? You know what I mean? Like he was just wearing so much.
Yeah, it looked like a decent cosplay. It didn't look like Lobo was a character brought to life on a big screen with the movie with the $170 million budget.
That's fair.
Dick Dak, the inflation on Addy Snack Redeem is atrocious and you should feel shame. This is how anarchy starts. Is it? Well, we hit it every weekend or every month.
Dick Dak. Don't worry, Dick Dak. I am going to be adjusting the Atticus Zoomies and Atticus Snacks. So tomorrow, actually tonight, I'll be adjusting them. They're going to be about 50 channel points to 100 channel points. However, you're only going to be able to redeem per person like 2 or 3 snacks. And I'm going to put a timer in between. That way we're not stuffing poor Atticus and he's got like a tummy ache.
Yeah.
So don't worry. I'm going to be adjusting those.
He doesn't, Atticus doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He'll eat. He'll eat.
Oh, wait, did you get rid of the steak?
No, the steaks are good. So this Saturday, guys, we're doing the giveaway and we're giving out a steak to both Atticus and to Zero. Do not worry, Dick Dak. They will be found.
Oh, double steak.
Double steaks, dude.
Double prizes.
Double rainbows, dude. It's getting expensive over here. Back in my day, Atticus snacks didn't even exist.
Lobo, we're doing acting right now, so he was fine. Anyway, he was fine. Jason Momoa. Fine.
Yeah, creme was good, decent. The girl
fine. For sure, no one did great.
Stiff. No one did great.
No one did great. They snuck in Seth Rogen. I have Seth Rogen fatigue bad. Very, very bad.
Really?
Very bad. Very bad.
Why?
For a long time now. And he's only gotten more popular.
Outside of this, was the last Seth Rogen project you saw?
I'm actually muscling through the studio right now.
Is it good? I've heard nothing but great things.
I know. He drags me down in it. But just because I'm just tired of him. No one else is tired of him.
I don't mind him. I don't mind him.
Fuck.
It's not what's his name? Pedro Pascal, where he's in every single big project. And
he's in different things. He's in different things. And he's a very good actor.
Seth Rogen's in different things as well.
But he's always Seth Rogen, right? So it doesn't. I know. I'm not. I'm not prepared to convince you to be tired of Seth Rogen. I'm not prepared to do that. I'm just saying that I am. I'm surprised no one else is, and it's been a while too. Like they started saturating us with him with Zach and Miri Make a Porn.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was like, oh, it's too much of this guy. But he never went away. He never went away after that. He just stayed constantly to the point where, you have this arguably must-see project in the studio. You have to go through him. You have to go through Catherine Hahn, and she's always the same bitch every time I see her. And I'm muscling through this show because the premise is good. The cameos are fantastic. I think they do every episode in like one take, or they model it that way. Yeah, it looks good. But this episode I just saw is like too shaky. Like someone's holding it, and it's like, okay, that's a cool little gimmick. And because the whole time they're shitting on the like contemporary film industry, which is okay, great. So I think they feel like, well, if we're gonna do that, then we have to bring artistry of our own, and I think that's their way of doing it. Okay. So I was like, yeah, it's too much, but it's cool. It's like scratching the itch that Entourage left, where you just want people to exist. I want people to exist in Hollywood. I want cameos from directors, cool actors. Like there's a cool Anthony Mackie cameo.
85
in the studio
for the 85.
The point is, I'm tired of Seth Rogen. Just the voice and the laugh. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't get happy when he's there. He does have a great voice, but when it's too much of it, it's just me. Yeah. So they snuck him in here. He was the bus driver in Supergirl, Little Alien, which would have been great. Yeah. And he talks about smoking weed in every interview. I get he might be asked every interview, but it's such a weird thing.
What you'd be amazing Gaslight if he didn't smoke weed. God, I'd be blown away. Greatest actor of all time. in my book at that point if he'd never smoked weed.
All right, so acting one, what do you got? Direction.
Acting one. Direction, really a 0.5.
Mm-hmm. So you said you liked that Supergirl was you didn't use the word brutal. You used, I forgot what you said, but it didn't come across to me. All the fight scenes, there was nothing to take away for me. And that's where they could have saved itself. That's where they could have, yeah, because the movie started and ended just kind of paint by numbers, boring. It's not, I will agree, it's not awful like people try to make it out, but it is just nothing and pointless, which is its own version of bad. But that just means that, like, in any of these categories, if it had excelled or given me something to like hang my head on, we'd be talking about that. And that's the direction. Like, I wonder if I could talk to the directors, like, what was your favorite thing in the movie? Like, what was supposed to blow me away in this? You know, because when you're in a pitch, and you know, these things don't get pitched because it's such, you know, it's part of the DCU and everything. But when you're in a pitch with producers, that's something they'll ask. Like, you know, you give them your log line, the premise, your characters, and one of the things, like, what's the moment? What sends the theater home happy? What, you know, what, whether it's the ending or something at the midpoint, what's the scene? And I would like to ask the director what the scene is here. You know, is it like the emotional moment between Supergirl and the other little girl, which fell short for me.
Right.
So yeah, directions. Like, there wasn't any decision that was like, fuck yeah. Like, where was the directing? If we have acting as like 1 average, so the director didn't do anything there special. You know, you get Jason Momoa and you just have him be Jason Momoa. Story, plot, we've talked about the issues with that. Overall production, you know, there's a needle drop at the end, which everyone on the internet's talking about. I don't know how you felt about the song in the final fight scene.
It was horrible.
So, boom, that's another director decision. Entertainment value, we'll skip ahead for your score. What do you have for entertainment value?
Entertainment. I'm sitting here. Would I watch this again?
Oh, you're considering it.
No, only because listen, I wouldn't watch this again because it would just remind me of what I want to watch.
Yeah.
And it's just a better version of this movie.
Okay.
Right. That's all. Because there were some really good parts, and there were some moments of hope that you're like, I would have loved to seen this or hyper focus on this. This is great. It just wasn't given.
Well, what were the good parts?
0.
You said you liked the flashback?
I like the flashback. I love the destruction of Krypton. That was cool to see that, right?
Okay.
That different version of it, right? I like how jaded she was and she had a right to be jaded. I like the character. I like Supergirl herself. The actress crushed it. I think
No, but like
jaded.
Put it in terms of like a scene.
A scene. Okay. The opening the bar fight scene where she's just whimsical, she's just getting drunk with crypto, and she's just kind of like living her life. And then the fight happens, and that shine of hope where come on, man. Like, she's talking to this alien. She's speaking a different dialect. That's really cool. And she's like, hey, you got to get back the sword. At the very least, help her. And she's trying to reason, even though she's drunk and she's already told the audience and herself that not my monkey, not my circus. Yet here she is still fighting to make things right. Really cool. And then the fighting was really cool too. It wasn't like John Wick level, obviously, but it was still, that was a cool scene for me. I'm like, all right, this is cool. A good way of establishing this character's at odds with herself. She's jaded, but she still, above all, is trying to do the right thing at the very end of the day, even drunk, right? So
you like
that was a very good scene for me.
More than I thought. So what is your overall entertainment value score for this?
I'm going to give it a 1. I'm not going to give it a 0.5. 0.5 is like, I do not like this movie. It was barely serviceable. For me, there were some redeeming parts. There was.
Okay, so maybe you like the direction from that standpoint.
I do. Here's my thing. Here, I might stick with a 0.5 if I'm being honest, because a 1 is good. For me, for all of its strengths in this movie that it has just as many glaring weaknesses. And for
See,
that,
I think no strengths. I think no strengths. No strengths for me.
Dude, the actress, the story of her story, and how perfect. That's a huge strength. Her not being Superman and being at odds with herself and who she is. A coming of age tale.
You keep saying that, but that's the tiny thing. Like if you pitch me Supergirl, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds very interesting. But when I watch a full feature-length film, that doesn't. I need that to go somewhere. Every
time the direction was on her, in terms of just like in a moment where she's fighting or in a moment where she's trying to solve conflict, for me those were some highlights, right? So the bar scene, really good scene. The Raiders stealing everyone, like when they boarded on the ship and they're stealing everything, that was actually really cool because she stole the device and she was teleporting nonstop and she was like out of swords because she didn't know how to work the technology. That was a cool fight scene for me. Like that was really cool and interesting to see. So that for me,
even that went too long, I thought.
It went a little long.
And the whole reason was just for us to see her with powers and for them to put her on the right track of finding the guys. So what do you got for direction?
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Ooh, we're going.
I'm giving it a 1.
They're gonna like this, baby.
I did. I like. And then the third bar scene. The third bar scene where she's talking in the quips and the dialogue between the two, like the bandits, right? Where she's like, "All right, well, this is gonna be on you guys. Make sure you guys do. Boys, you got your trigger fingers ready. Here we go." And then it cuts to them like a. I wish I would have saw that.
Shows very little fighting. That scene.
Very little fighting. I wish I would.
Everything is like seeing someone's reaction to the fighting, and like some guy will fly across, and it's like, bro, show Supergirl punch someone.
I'm gonna give direction because 0's bad. 0 is awful.
Yeah, no, 0's awful.
Is
yeah,
bad.
Yeah.
0.5 is bad. 1 is good. 1.5 is damn near changed the game or did something new.
Oh yeah.
I would give it a 5. No, 0.5.
For direction?
It's not good. It's because it's so inconsistent for me. It's bad.
Right.
There's no consistencies.
Okay. So even though there are things you like,
I think I think about it. Yeah, 0.5. You're right.
Okay. Story right. Plot. Okay. I put a 1.
I'm going with a 1.
Because I like it. Well, it can be a 1.5 because it's based on the comic.
Well, not only that, the whole dog motivation thing, that's a little tiresome for me at this point.
Yeah.
Some needle dropping point for our hero to move forward against their own will for the betterment of themselves has been told already a million times over. So I'm kind of numb to that aspect. But the story in general is really cool. Like the coming of age Supergirl.
What do you have?
Cool.
Overall production.
Overall production 1. It's a 1.
I had 1, but I could have put it at a 0.5 because there was a lot of goofy looking shots when she was flying, like the ones that go in her face. You're saying you like the actress. I hate to be superficial, especially because I'm not great looking myself. I don't like looking at her. I don't like looking at her.
Why? She's a pretty young lady. What are you talking about? She's pretty.
She has angles. She needs to be shot at very specific angles. And the full front profile ain't one of them. Is not one of them. I don't think it's one of them. I like it.
I think she's cool, man.
So when she's flying all derpy and it looks green screeny.
You're going to look good. You're gonna look good flying Mach 12. You're gonna look. Everyone looks derpy.
No, Superman last year looked damn good.
He looked derpy as all. Do you really want to have this argument? Do you really want to go there? There have been Twitter stills of his derp ass face flying. Do you want to go there? You better.
The short answer is I do.
You will find some corn sweat derp of
him flying. Yeah, I'll look up.
He's got a fly face that's derpy.
Everything it's.
Oh, Chad, don't worry, Chad. I'm looking it up too. Don't worry. I'm looking it up too to reinforce. Superman flying face.
Here,
corn sweat.
I'll find it for you. Let me do this one first.
I found it so quickly. It's like on the front page. This boy's got it's terrible. Boy's got the dirt. I've seen better. Her versus Nurgle, that's a hard choice. Listen, I am way more derpier, I promise you. I am the utmost of derp. The derpiest. I would look terrible with my fly face. I would have a terrible fly face, Patrol.
All right, I can't find anything with her. Let me see. What'd you type in? Corn sweat.
Just flying face, corn sweat. Superman flying face, corn sweat.
Is this one not photoshopped?
They're all, I mean, it's all CGI or Photoshop to some degree.
Well, no, remember we saw the camera where they actually put, oh, there it is right there. See? They would have a kind of rig like this, and they would rotate him around. So when he was flying, so no, they're not CGI in his face.
Nah, he got some derp. That boy derpy. Look at the laser. That's funny. No one looks good flying. There's no good flying. You know who does have a good flying face?
Cavill.
You already know what I'm about to say. Cavill's got a great flying face, dude. That boy's got fly face.
Reverse Nurgle, hard choice. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I just remember some moments. So I could take that off, but I think it did do some good things for production. So I have it at a 1. You agree with the 1.
I agree with the 1.
Screenplay, you have entertainment value as 1. Screenplay dialogue, I have 0.5.
Screenplay dialogue 0.5. Let me sit with that. Let me just kind of let that soup in. Let me just let it settle.
Well, I had all the issues. Like I had the issues with the dog. I know they explain it. They're like, no, if you move them, it'll speed up the effects. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, but if I get them to a yellow sun quick, this is just over. We just don't have a movie. So like,
I don't think so.
I won't get hung up on that.
The poison was specific though, right? It was like a specific poison.
No, because she gets poisoned with it later.
No, she gets poisoned with something else. She gets poisoned with the Kryptonian poison that he made, which was a different poison from what he used on Krypto.
Oh, you mean the poison for Cusco, the poison made specifically for Cusco.
Cusco's poison. No. So he
I forgot how good you do his voice.
No. So he used one of their standard poisons that they use on anybody and everybody, right? And it nearly killed Krypto.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And that was explained. And then he told.
But the yellow sun healed them anyway. From anything.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the dog's different. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not too aware of the science behind that. But that being said,
you know what I think about?
Kareem kind of messed up because he shot her with a Kryptonian based poison. I'm like, all right, that's a different poison.
In the Suicide Squad, when your boy David, he's the one that bangs all the hot actresses.
I know what you're talking about. It's what's his name? What's his nuts?
Oh, Davidson. Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
When he's
looks
on
like a walking ghost.
He's in the Suicide Squad and he's sitting next to Weasel. And he said, "What is this? Is this a dog?" And Captain Boomerang says, "What kind of dog do you think that is, mate?" And he said, "I don't know. I don't know all the breeds." That's how you sounded talking about Krypto. I was like, I don't know all the breeds.
All the breeds, dude. But I do know that Cream used a Kryptonian-based poison on her, which is a different poison.
We were too hung up on that. I just thought I accepted it. Like I said, that's not my big like backbreaking. If it was just that, I'd be fine. I hated all the dialogue. Hate's strong. All of it was weak. Yeah, all of it was weak. I was like, like even something as simple as Lobo not saying touche, it's that much better. It's that much better. So like I didn't like
Would
what
you have preferred him saying something in an equivalence, but it was wrong and like on purpose because he's crazy?
No, just less. Like I think it could
Just
be
less.
it could be if you because they want that moment for him to be cool and make her look cool. You could do that
Hmm.
with a look. Like his face could say touche. You know,
Right.
all he does
Yeah,
is just
he could do the subtle.
yeah,
Yeah,
or like a little like
yeah,
okay, bitch, like something. It could be said with the
fair,
face.
the fair face. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then we're done. You get your moment, and Lobo doesn't say touche. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Even when the actually I don't
When he
think
was
I
in
liked
prison
any of
with the girl?
Lobo's dialogue, man.
When he was in prison with a girl, he's like, "See,
Yeah.
I told you I had a plan." Like it was just like
Or
you're like, okay,
it was so like even just from the like I have issues with the screenplay, but dialogue alone was going to be a 0.5 because everyone sucked. Everyone sucked.
Yeah,
No
it
one
was-
said
it was
anything
pretty
cool
weird.
or memorable,
yeah.
and it also
Because
sucked.
like she got popcorn. I think to summarize what you're feeling, and I feel the same way. When she was getting popcorn from that alien in the shop, and it was meant to be a shop of similarity, like something where it's grounded where you can kind of like equate it to it, and she's getting popcorn from a snail's butt.
Yeah.
Like the snail is pooping out. She's pooping out popcorn, which she's like, oh, that's gross. And then she's in the bus interrogating the women she just like, you know, she tooled up. And she's sitting there eating popcorn. The first thing she says is like, oh, this tastes like shit. And she passes it to the kid. I'm like, oh, that's bad. That's too on the nose.
It's
That's
dumb,
way
yeah.
too on the nose. It's just not good. That's not
Again,
good.
with the face.
With the face.
If we see it, we see the popcorn, and she's like, and this tosses it aside. Boom,
Yeah,
we get the
it's the
same
same
thing.
thing,
Which
sure.
even that whole gag is just dumb.
it was a bad gag.
So
It
we're
was a
like
bad
we're
gag.
already trying to like punch up a dumb gag.
Mm.
So
Okay, I didn't like that. I like the.
Are you 0.5? How you feeling?
It's rough, dude. Because yeah, I mean, Cream's dialogue was very few and far in between. But he was a dumb villain. He was a straight lace villain. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't expect more than that. The kid having the Antigo Montoya prepare, you've killed my father kind of vibe wasn't done well either. Again, Kara's destruction of Krypton was probably a highlight for me because that's when the dialogue kind of made sense. They were just talking, they were frantic. It's good back and forths. Oh yeah, 0.5. 0.5. The dialogue was just not really. That was definitely one of its weakest things for sure. The dialogue.
Je ne sais quoi.
0. It was a 0. My thing with this is people are inflating Supergirl because this is James Gunn's DCU, right? Where people are misunderstanding this wasn't. I don't think this was directed by James Gunn.
Well,
so like I feel like it's being spread too thin. Like his name's being spread thin very quickly.
we'll get into the rumor mill at the end.
Okay.
At the end, we have
There were some
we have an
really- there were
IMDb
some
fact.
fun parts. There were some fun parts, like the shot where she's just sitting there on the bench the following morning with her glasses, drunk, waiting for the bus to come down. I really like that shot. That was a good vibe. That was a good vibe of the whole entire story. I'm like, all right, here we go. We're locked in for something really cool. And then it just fell short. Read all Miracle scores again because at this point I'm lost.
Yeah.
I
Acting, because you did say a couple scores, you were going back and
Yes.
forth. So here's the final, Sergo. Acting 1, story 1, direction 0.5, production 1, screenplay 0.5, entertainment 1 for overall 5.0. No je ne sais quoi.
No je ne sais quoi.
Here you go.
Okay, let's get into it.
Well, the comparative, like so Sergo says it's his universe, but he didn't direct it. Like the whole MCU isn't directed by Russo brothers. The equivalent would be Kevin Feige.
Yes,
But
should be Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige has some sauce, like proven sauce.
He does,
And
he's
James
got-
Gunn is
yeah.
failing, even from a Kevin Feige perspective, because
Ooh,
it
that's
seems
fantastic
like
way to look at it.
James Gunn has more control than Kevin Feige started with.
Yeah, Kevin.
And we'll
actually,
never
but
know.
Feige
It's
never
just from the
directed.
outside in. But I
Yeah,
think
but
they
we're not
trusted.
comparing that,
I think
Garth.
DCU trusted James Gunn more
To lead.
because again, what's
Thanks, sir.
the Tony Hawk effect? They saw the MCU pull off a 900, and Gunn was a big part of that.
Yeah, big part of that.
And they was like, okay, let's get it. Let's do our own 900, and it is going very bad.
I wonder how far along this movie was made when he came into authority, or if it was at all. Like, if this was completely under his thumb, I'd be interested to see.
There's
how
things.
much
We'll go into
control
rumor
he
mill.
had.
Read this.
We'll go into that. All right, going into it, Supergirl's final needle drop was chosen in the last week of editing after trying 45 different songs. Director Craig Gillespie,
Gillespie.
Thank you.
Gillespie.
Okay, Gillespie. I was getting so mad at you. Gillespie? Oh my God. Gillespie credits James Gunn for helping with the final choice, which came down to The Wire.
I don't think you could
song.
read this.
And then there was nearsightedness.
So I'll have to. I think it'll ruin our screen. Does it?
Will it? Did it? No, you're good. Banger, baby.
Oh, go for it.
Sweet. Okay.
So Anna
tell
Noguera. Sorry, real quick. Noguera is also in the. Anna Noguera is the screenwriter.
Anna Noguera. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the big slow-mo action scene scored by a slowed-down version of Jimmy Eats World's The Middle with female vocals by Keltley Gray and Kid Motel. How did we end up with that particular song choice? Noguera, oh God, it went round and around, didn't it? There was a lot of options. Gillespie, that was probably the biggest discussion, and it was down to the very last week. And I got to give James credit for that one. That's crazy. That's crazy to say that. Did you commission the version of it, Noguera? No, I think we just found it. Gillespie, but there was probably about 45 songs that went against that scene. Was there a strong runner-up for it? Noguera, yes, there was. Can you say what it was? Gillespie, it was a remix of a classic, and I think you'd almost need to see it as the remix because that's what works so beautifully about it was the orchestration of it. That was down to The Wire getting the sequence finished because obviously the visual effects are massive. So it was a long few months of being like, it's going to be great. So everyone was surrounded by yes men in this whole thing here.
No, I think that everyone was at each other's throats trying to salvage this.
This final sequence, this needle drop sequence?
I think the whole movie, which we'll get it more, movie. But this needle drop alone, like fucking with it the week before, that's a horrible sign. That's
dirty work.
That is no confidence, anything.
That is what's that one movie where the director got mad at the son, they had to reshoot?
Like it was Michael Mann. Yeah.
Michael Mann. That's a Michael Mann movie. That's a man's move right there, dude.
Well, and then here's the thing, like if you're gonna do it, then perfect it. Don't work on it a week before and still miss.
That was a huge miss, dude. I was so out of the weird. It was weird. No shot. Jimmy chose the Buns cover over the original. Had to be some sort of miscommunication. 100% chose the cover on accident, or they couldn't afford the original. Like, come on, bro.
So
yeah, it is crazy.
It is. Too loud.
Too loud. Okay.
It just takes some time. Little girl in the middle of the ride. Ever.
Would you have liked the original version?
No, I like the song, but like it would have been better. Right. Listen, this would have been better than
what we got.
Remix.
So here's the remix.
But still was a misplaced song.
It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride, and everything will be just fine. Everything is gonna be alright.
This is meant for a more emotional moment, and that was not an emotional moment.
Well, she does.
That was just
they're fighting,
protecting the girl.
But it works thematically because we see Supergirl go from haunted downtrodden to now hopeful.
Yeah.
And everything's gonna be all right. So
All right, yeah,
thematically,
sure.
it fits. I don't have a huge issue with it, but a lot of people do. A lot of people
And
do.
Gunn has an ear.
He
Gunn has
does.
the ear for music. I would argue he has the ear for cinematic and music retellings. He's got a deep pocket too for like when it comes to like knowing what song goes with where. So I have a hard time believing that Gunn had any type of like say in this.
The ear is too much, but he definitely has
I would
one.
name a better director who just knows how to
Well,
put the perfect song on a moment.
well, but he also relies on it more than any other director
Yeah.
too.
Well, that's why I would argue he's the director, because it's his style. Literally his style. No one focuses on music
So he's
like him to hit a moment.
he's the guy by default.
I would say he's the guy. Yeah, that makes you the guy.
Okay.
Listen, by default,
Well, I
but
think it
until
just
someone
takes
else
away
does it,
from like how good at it he is.
that's what makes him great, because he's the guy.
One of my favorites, and this is from James Gunn.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Every time you hear a good soundtrack for a movie, you're like, that's probably James Gunn. You're like, oh, this is a soundtrack. I can just listen to the soundtrack in general. It's James Gunn.
This scene pumps me up. Actually, I might get pumped right now.
You get pumped up? Here
I
we
think
go.
so.
Everyone look away. Let's go.
So this is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Volume 3.
They're about to escape, and it dawns on Rocket that he's just going to be chased forever. Like, he has to settle it.
Yeah.
I'm done running.
It's also a great moment for the Guardians.
Yeah.
Because we know that they're at that point where it's just like they're just gonna ride for each other.
Yeah, ride or die,
Like
dude.
no matter
You hate you hate him, I hate him. Like that's just the ride or die.
and that's a different Gamora, but she's still already
She's like,
warming
"Oh,
up to them
man."
like all these fucking
Yeah.
guys.
She's like, oh my god. All right.
See, and this is why
That's why he's the man. He's the guy.
he's good, but he still fell short with Superman last year.
That was his directed film too. I don't remember any music that really gave me a feeling in Superman.
No. Do you want to
Not
watch the
like
whole
this.
fight?
I wouldn't mind it, but we'll move on for the sake of time.
Nah, let's do it.
Drax opens up the door. Music fades. Goes right back into it.
And this is like
It's a
James
good
Gunn's
fight.
signature. And let me know if you need to pause during this, but
Yeah, go for it.
this is like James Gunn's signature. He did have a scene like this in Superman. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And James Gunn didn't direct Supergirl, for the 1000th time. But that movie could have used one of these scenes.
Absolutely.
Where just like badass fight that I can remember.
Which was supposed to be the final needle drop, but it just wasn't it.
Which is fine. Or when they fought in the bar, when they fought at the bar. Someone said that the movie is just a recreation of the cantina scene from Star Wars,
Yeah.
just over and over again.
Over and over again. Yeah, that's fair, because
there's a lot of bar.
From fight to fight. A lot of bar.
So
Yep,
you'll
some
watch. There's how many Guardians is there? 6, 7, 6,
There's
7.
several there at that point. They're just
But
murdering.
they each have a memorable kill in this hallway in this scene. Watching Groot fight is so amazing. Woo!
Drags. Getting hit into the bar.
You see their synchronicity, how well they fight together?
Yeah, dude, the bar dragon launching the rocket.
Woo! What a shot!
Dude, that's a good shot, right through the body.
Quill, always fun to watch fight too.
Oh yeah. Dodge roll. First person move, really nice. Save. Shoot. That's a good moment right there. Because you saw him plant the devices
right.
on them. So the payoff after that fight is delicious. It's so cool. She's able to fix herself. That's so badass. Good squeeze. Drax going in barbarian. Getting it. Find out real fast what they're going to destroy.
I think Gamora gets one. Oh, here it comes.
Here he goes. Nice quick cut too. To the spin. Everyone gets their highlight. Everyone gets their highlight. That is so freaking good. That's just good directing right there, dude. The choices right there were incredible. Incredible.
Where were we? Here, let's switch to this.
Wonder Woman produced by James Gunn and directed by Craig Gillespie. Oh no.
Gillespie, man.
No, Gillespie. Gill pie. Gill pies.
It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything's gonna be alright.
That's mean.
It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the
Dude,
middle
it was so
of the
bad.
ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright.
Stop it. Just move on. I don't want to. This is crazy, dude. That was so bad. That's upsetting. Okay.
So the internet's just been putting that song over every final fight scene.
Fudge, dude. James Gunn
Damn, I can't
slowly
find it.
becoming the villain. Just.
That's a good segue to this.
Oh no!
All right.
No!
Last tweet.
Don't defend it. Don't defend it, Gunn. James Gunn is starting to crack. God, that's such a
I'm
tough
fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I can't 30 years of my career. 30 years of my career. I'm fighting for my.
That's funny.
Oh, perfect. AI from the R. Kelly meltdown.
God, he looks so good. Looks tough.
Looks good. Looks good.
It looks damn good.
All right, letterbox.
Yeah, it's
Jump
bad.
in.
Letterbox. Let's get into the letterbox, guys. That needle drop was so ridiculous. They could have played "We Are Charlie Kirk" and the scene would have been much harder. Oh God, that's horrible. 630, 3.5 stars with over 10,000 likes. This movie understood that Superman is hope and Supergirl is consequence. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. I like that. Okay. 2.5 stars coming from Rye. They weren't brave enough to make her bisexual. What? God, dude. Someone just pushing in their agenda here. Like, it wasn't needed. You didn't need any sexual there. All right, so theater, stream, or pass. Heck, man, I would say stream it. Don't go to the theater. Even if you are a Supergirl enthusiast, or you really follow the comic, or you really enjoy that comic, I would argue don't waste your money on it. Wait till it streams.
I think
And
it's
if you're
a pass.
curious, It's a pass.
I think so. I mean, aside from the obvious people, like if you're Supergirl girl, if you're DC, yeah, go do it. Go to the theater, whatever.
Okay, but for the non-obvious people, like you're waiting to like a
Just
superhero film.
everyone else, it's a pass, because it was origin, so it's not even really progressing the DCU universe that's being built. So the next time you see her, you're just gonna see her punching and better, and they're probably still gonna allude to who she was before, because that's how Clark knows her. You know, she had this arc away from Clark.
Arc from Clark.
Arc
baby.
from Clark. So I think it's just a pass. It's not gonna do much for anyone.
Boo.
You like Superman more than this one?
The corn sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I had to choose between the two, oh, hold on now. That's a nice question there. I read the synopsis. Pass. That's fair. All right, so I find Supergirl far more interesting as a character.
Right.
But the Superman Man of Tomorrow, or that movie, I think it's definitely a better movie. I mean, definitely a better movie. But I think Supergirl's a better protagonist than Superman.
Mm-hmm. Well, more
It's
interesting. Yeah.
More interesting, not better. Fair, just more interesting overall.
I think I can find your Superman.
I think Superman was done better for sure, but she's far more interesting to me.
Yeah, you did keep coming back to that. I just don't think it goes for a whole movie.
That was the gleaming. That was the hope. You're like, oh man, there's something special here.
Oh,
but it was just handled not well.
If you had to guess your Superman score, what would you say?
7?
5.5.
8? 5.5?
Yeah. With this, you gave. Well, you and I were having a big. We had just watched Man of Steel the week before.
Yeah.
So you and I were having a big.
You got me all hot and bothered.
Yeah, you and I were having a big argument about Man of Steel, and then the next week, but I kept asking you. I was like, "You're not biased." And you said no, and then you turned around and gave the story plot for Superman a 0.5.
The story plot?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the plot hole. Lex could have just killed him, replaced him, done anything. It was so ridiculous. The man creates pocket universes. That's insane. That's literally, and he's doing analog fighting. It's just so inconsistent. It's just bad writing for that villain in general. It's just not good.
But
it's just not good.
The Krypton exploding for X amount of time.
I enjoyed it, but I want more of that. I want more of that. Give me details. I want time frame.
All right. Let's go reviews.
What's going on, Noob? How you doing, buddy? All right, guys, let's get into the reviews. You know how we do it here. We go with a glazer, a hater, and then a person right down the middle. Let's get into it.
All right, first 10 out of 10. Good Supergirl movie. The movie has a good story. It felt like Supergirl in the Star Wars universe. If you go into it expecting a massive spacefaring adventure, but with the vibe and energy of a classic superhero origin story, you'll have a great time. It was a good Supergirl movie, just set against a backdrop of spaceships and alien planets instead of Metropolis. Definitely worth the watch if you like both genres.
All right. Well, no.
Read this. Oh, you have something?
No, I was gonna say, with again going back to her, it just had it had hope, like in terms of like what this could have been, and it just wasn't. It was just a miss, man. This could have been an epic, really badass movie. This could have really helped. This could have been like you and me are. The synopsis wasn't bad. Right, Millie Alcock, really good actress, good look. The trailer gave us really good vibes. Like, okay, this is like a Guardians kind of vibe.
It did actually.
So I was all for it. I mean, it could have given us a rebellious Star Wars adventure-esque type of thing. It just didn't hit on any note at all. Vex, why you dotting me?
Read this review as Putty from Seinfeld.
Putty from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Well, this one was a massive disappointment, complete letdown. The story is painfully weak, predictable, and full of lazy writing. The performances are flat, with almost no emotional in-depth or memorable moments. It's hard to care about any of these characters because of the script gives them so little to work with. The action scenes are the only thing keeping this movie from being a total disaster. Unfortunately, even those that can't make up for the bland, average-looking visuals and uninspired direction. This feels like a generous superhero movie made by a committee big on marketing, but painfully short on the substance. Save your money and save your time. That review did.
To have gone away with Cusco myself when I had the chance.
Oh, you really got to stop beating yourself up about that. Uh-oh. I'll get you another one there, Yzma. Yo. Who, using that fork, pal? Hey, don't I know you?
I don't think so.
Wrestled you in high school.
I remember that.
No? Metal Shop?
No.
Oh, I got it. Miss Narca's interpretive dance, 2 semesters. I was usually in the back because of my weak ankle. Come on, pal. You got to help me out here.
No, look, I don't think we've ever met, but look, I gotta go.
Don't worry. I'll think. Hey, pal, what's your policy on making special orders?
All right, Buster. That's it. You want a special order? Then you make it. I quit.
No, but I...
You know, I try and I try. There's just no respect for anyone with vision. That's it. There's just nothing.
Until the next...
You said
No,
what?
why'd you skip it? Go back to that.
You wanted that one? I didn't hear what you said.
That was really good. Oh, I'm playing.
For anyone with vision. That's it. There's just nothing I can do about it.
Oh, wait a second,
So the
please
guy
don't go.
leaves.
4 combos, extra
He's
bacon
in
on
over
the
his head.
side,
No,
2
no,
chili
no.
cheese samplers, a basket of liver and onion rings, a catch of the day, and a steak cut in the shape of a trout. You got all that, honey?
3 liquors wearing pants, plate of hot air, basket of grandma's breakfast, and change the bull to a gill. Got it.
Okay, I'll make it simple for you. I'll have a spinach omelet with wheat toast. You got it?
Can do.
What's taking so long?
Pick up.
While you're at it, make me the special. And hold the gravy.
Check. Pick up.
You know what? On second thought, make my omelet a meat pie.
And I ordered the potatoes as a side dish.
I'll have to charge you full price.
Hey, how about a side of potatoes, my buddy?
Go.
Okay.
Where's the other guy? Yo!
Sorry, I'm late. So, what I missed?
Well, Yzma just tossed me this knife and asked me to, take them out. And then this guy popped up, and then we waited for you. And quite honest.
It's like I'm talking.
Quite honestly, I am just really confused. Such a fantastic, one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I sent some of your Chaos Death Guard back to the war. Hell yeah, dude, get it, baby.
Rewatching those scenes, I think
So
it's aging very, very well.
Very well.
You know, to
Very well.
the point where on the top 10 animated Disney movies,
Yeah.
including Pixar,
Mm.
I think it clears a lot of
It
Pixar
holds.
titles.
It holds, dude. It holds very well. Good message. Very well written. Directed well. Funny. It's funny, dude.
Very, very funny.
Like,
All right,
very, very
we'll move on.
funny.
We'll move on. 6 out of 10. An ordinary villain, an ordinary movie. I wasn't disappointed because I didn't have high expectations for Supergirl, unlike most people. However, I just couldn't connect with it. To be honest, there wasn't much to watch here. The villain wasn't strong or memorable. He felt too ordinary and didn't bring anything special to the story. Overall, the movie didn't offer anything particularly exciting or unique. So let's think about the James Gunn villains in MCU.
Okay.
All of them are outstanding. And all of them are very different from one another.
Oh, okay. Let's get it. What was the first one?
First one is Ronan.
Ronan. Very good.
Very good. It very. I said this word earlier, but just very menacing for an MCU movie. You know, his character. Yeah.
Destroyer. Deceiver. He's just like, dude, this is crazy. You're like, God damn, this guy's, is he monologuing?
Yeah.
Putting makeup on?
His character introduction and his Lee Pace is fantastic. But I think that's my favorite role for Lee Pace.
Bro, I showed a picture to
Fuck. Do we have to watch it?
Yeah, we do. I showed a picture of Lee Pace to Kitty. I'm like, you don't understand. This guy, I'll probably be a little biased for Lee Pace. This boy is handsome. This is a handsome, and his voice, the whole package, dude. Lee Pace, incredible. Loved Road Vex, right? He was incredible.
We're watching a lot of good movies in the middle of this bad movie.
Yeah, pushing
even this. It's just like,
this is solid.
What the fuck is he coming out of? I love intrigue, and I don't need it explained. I just show me.
Yeah, show me. That's tough. That's brown on brown on brown tough.
They call me terrorist, radical, zealot, because I obey the ancient laws of my people, the Kree, and punish those who do not. Because I do not forgive your people for taking the life of my father, and his father, and his father before him. 1,000 years of war between us will not be forgotten.
Yeah,
Can't do this! Our government signed a peace treaty!
That's tough. Pause it right
My
there.
government knows.
Pause it. Like, all right, so the whole lead up, every shot, every wide angle shot of showing him putting on this boy is so menacing. He's got people to put on his clothes. That's just tough, right?
Right.
And then the first wide shot you get of him, you're like, woo! The eyes, the makeup, the whole fit. It's like, this guy's a villain. And you're like, I'm ready to see what he's about to do. Okay, I'm right. Go ahead. Sorry.
And he delivers.
Then he don't did.
You Zendarians and your culture are a disease.
That's a bad man's weapon.
Will never rule Xander.
No. I will cure it!
And then, fantastic intro. If you just showed someone this clip, they couldn't tell you that it's from the MCU.
No, it's more of like, that's more of like a Ridley Scott kind of overtones.
Yeah.
It's like all the color of a Scott Aliens film. Tough, dude.
And then the movie goes on, and he wants some of Thanos.
He does.
When he gets the Power Stone, and he can wield it because he puts it in his hammer. He's like, "You call me boy?"
You're like, God damn, dude.
He says, "I'll unfurl 1,000 years of Kree justice on the Zendarians, and then I'm coming for you." It's like, "Oh, I want to see that movie. I want to see that movie."
And then Thanos was so shocked that someone stood up to him. He just disappeared. He didn't say nothing. He's like,
He did turn the TV off, which
I'm turning the TV off.
at
That's
that
like,
time we didn't know how Thanos operates. So we were like, "Oh, he kind of bitched out a little bit." But
call me boy one more time. I'm like, oh, so good. But like, it was so good. Even so, what's crazy about him being such a villain, right? Is when
dude, I love when we talk about good movies. Fuck yeah,
it's good. When Quill was dancing, he starts dancing. He's like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Oh!" Like even in a moment where it's supposed to be crazy, outlandish.
It's so absurd. It's so stupid.
So good.
A lot of people have an issue, but I don't. I if I'm showing that movie to someone, because I stand by Guardians of the Galaxy, like I use that movie, like if people are like, no, all comic book movies are the same, like all Avengers movies, I use that one, but I pause it and preface like once they're into it, and like, all right, this ends with the dance off. This absolutely 100% ends with the dance off. It plays because it plays into Quill's character, it plays into the Guardians,
yes, it does.
But it also plays into Ronan, who's no nonsense.
No nonsense.
Every time you see him on the screen, he has one goal, Vex. And he will do anything to accomplish his goal. But he's so no nonsense that form of nonsense, a la a dance off, it'll throw him completely off.
The hell is this thing? That's called distraction, turd blossom. My favorite MCU is Captain America: First Avenger. That's a fantastic one, Noob. That's a great choice.
So like
I loved it.
Supergirl wasn't even close to anything like this.
No. What's crazy is Ronan had, I would argue, just as much screen time, if not less, than Cream or Krem.
I think so.
In this film,
I think so.
I think he had less time.
I'm pretty sure.
But was far more impactful.
Yes.
Which I actually think about it right now as I'm saying it. That's a bad directing right there, right? Because you made a super badass villain just right then and there with less screen time, with just as much weight.
Right. And that is
in a movie.
Expert
Crazy.
filmmaking is efficient every time. That's what, like, Lobo should have been a version of that.
Yeah.
You know, screen time
dude.
isn't good time. It's just, you know, it's not the screen time. It's not how much screen time you get. It's what you do with the time you're on the screen.
You know what? To further establish your point, because Momoa was made for Lobo. He's been really trying to be Lobo for a long time.
Yes.
Which I feel, even with the bad makeup, right? If you had just the well-written dialogue or the right dialogue, it would have been just as impactful as Ronin in Guardians. Because again, Ronin had very little screen time, if not any, like hardly anything. Incredible.
You could always, like, Lobo was never, you know, you don't even know why he's there. We don't question it too much because we want him there.
Yeah, well, he's bounty hunting. That's all he's doing. He's a bounty hunter. He's looking for one of the guys. He was looking for one of the gang members, and they just happened to cross paths, and that was it.
No, but I mean, just like from a story perspective, they want to introduce Lobo because they want him in the DCU, but that's really, it's weak. It's pretty weak.
It's weak. It's either got to be incredibly strong or incredibly ridiculous for Lobo's character.
What does Ronin tell Thanos when he gets the Power Stone?
Call me, boy, one more time. I'm like, oh.
That would have been a great fight. Thanos with no Infinity Stones, Ronin, hammer, with Power Stone.
Dude, it's so Ronin as a character too is really cool. 10 toes on business. I love the aesthetic. I loved his hammer, his weapon.
Yes.
The blunt, because like everything means something to some degree, right? So like daggers go for like people who are work in the shadows, who are less heroic, or people like, it's like an assassin's weapon. Where someone like Ronin, it's obvious that he would have this.
He wants to make a point.
Wielding makes a point.
His crusade is a reckoning.
He's hammering it. Oh, fantastic! Great villain.
All right,
Great
last 10 out of 10 review. Instant favorite. I read the comic months ago, and while they don't keep it explicitly like usual, the overall feeling and arc of the story is there. It's broken people helping broken people. Millie Alcock is phenomenal. I was captivated the entire time for so many reasons. I want more of her. I was joyed with the reinforcing the goodness David Corenswith Superman bestowed upon us previously, and the way in which he's used in the story was brilliant. Adding to that, I've been waiting for ages for Lobo to hit the screen and was not disappointed. I just wish his hair had been bigger. Ha ha ha. The action was packed and had me wincing at times. I laughed, I cried a lot. I was grossed out. It was awesome. This is the movie I would gladly and lovingly declare a desert island movie. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Holy shit. Here's the thing. I saw someone make this point on Twitter. It's like, if this movie had came
Thanks.
If this movie had came at the beginning of the comic book movies, it would have killed.
Oh, really?
And I think that's true. Yeah, like somewhere.
I don't know about that. I couldn't. I think I have to find, because Iron Man. Would you put that?
No.
In the same respect,
I wouldn't. But if you go back to it, it ends weak. It has issues. But very, very good. What perfect way to kick off the MCU.
I don't know, dude. I don't think so.
But movie pound for pound, it's a little weak. I saw that one fairly recently.
Could you put?
They were writing that script on set, by the way.
Iron Man?
Yes.
Yeah, pressure makes diamonds, baby. I get it. I think you can't really. This one does not hold a candle to Iron Man.
No. Well, I didn't want the Iron Man conversation. We got caught up in that. But I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna go for Noob Noob's neck.
Beginning.
Captain America: First Avengers, pretty weak.
It's good. But in comparison to the great movies that we got, no. Yeah,
or any of the Captain America movies we got. But I picture this one around there, like in that neighborhood.
Yeah, Vex. That's not
Fuck
crazy.
you,
Yeah.
Captain America's.
Nope.
But this one I just picture it in that area, you know,
in that area
with
got it.
a flawed Hulk, which was still good, solid. It would be around there.
That's America's dick.
but this movie's being given to us after we've seen so
all
much
the great stuff.
Yeah,
so much good, so much great. Yeah, it's just weird, man, because I'm interested in seeing how much control Gunn has, right, in terms of Overlook.
I would assume total. I think
total, but to let this slip under his watch is kind of crazy.
Well, I think if we'll get rumor mill. I know I keep teasing it. We're gonna do it, but I will say this
because it's rough, dude.
It's rough. I think we're watching him learn how to be an executive in real time. No. It's a different venture for him. We know he can direct the movie. We know he can do. We know he can.
Losing it. Is he losing it?
Maybe. That the jury's still out.
Or is he wearing himself thin because now he's a director?
Or that.
Well, he's in charge. He's Kevin
Yes.
Feige.
Yes.
And he also directed Man of Tomorrow. So is he wearing himself too thin to lose focus? And should he hyper focus on what he does best? Right.
Maybe. Because he has a co-CEO of DC Studios, but I think that guy's like more on the business end.
Thanks, Vibe.
What am I? So let's look up real quick what Kevin Feige's qualifications were before he took over the MCU.
Because that's fair, because he is in Kevin Feige's position now.
Yes.
But he's also directing. That's like asking Kevin Feige to direct on top of
everything else
already doing, which is crazy. Crazy.
Okay, I have the question out. Let's see what Grok comes up with. Yeah, you have a good point. He might just be spread thin, which is hard because I think this job, any studio head or executive position, you have to give notes. You have to catch the things that don't work, but you have to. Your taste has to justify it. And we just reviewed Civil War not too long ago, and the studio didn't. I think that was Kevin Feige's last big fight, where the studio didn't want to pay for Robert Downey Jr., so they were going to pull Iron Man from the movie.
Okay.
Kevin Feige almost quit over it.
Yeah.
Put him in there. Amazing movie. You know, top 5, I'd say, in the MCU. And then boom. I don't think Kevin Feige had to do another fight since then.
Yeah.
For better or worse. So so it's just hard. So, you know, for you to do all that, I think you just have a good point with the spread thin. So here I have my answer. Before the MCU launch with Iron Man 2008, Kevin Feige had a solid but not superstar level resume in Hollywood. He was a producer with deep Marvel knowledge who had worked his way up through assistant roles and then became a key figure on several successful and some less successful comic book adaptations. So BFA in film production from USC, graduated in 95. Started as a PA production assistant for Volcano 97. You've Got Mail 1998. Marvel era. Okay, associate producer in X-Men 2000.
Okay.
Oh, he was a producer. Spider-Man 2002. Daredevil, Hulk, X2, Blade Trinity, Punisher 2004. That's Thomas Jane. So he was in. He's comic book dude.
He was embedded. Yeah.
So, but he's not directing these. This is all like either associate, executive, or co-producer.
Vex brings up an excellent point. It's one thing directing your vision, and then there's delegating your vision to other directors.
Yeah.
So that's definitely different for sure, Vex.
And great that's point. What's going on. So I think Gunn didn't want to micromanage, but I think he's finding out that you have to a certain level, you know, check in, you know. So I think he gave the keys to the castle to this Anna Noguera, who we haven't talked about yet. Let me pull up her credits or lack thereof.
No credits. Oh no!
I know.
Did he just do it again? Do it with his brothers? Is the whole situation again? Is it a Brightburn situation again?
Except she's hot. She's hotter than all the Gunn brothers.
Oh my god!
So here, I'll pull up her we'll look at her credits and then I'll pull up her talents in a little bit.
Let's bring.
Oh, it'll be quick. So she's an
okay, let's look at her
actress mostly with 16 credits. The Vampire Diaries for 5 episodes. The Michael J. Fox Show for 13 episodes. Let's get away from acting because that's what she's most known for. Her writing credits is a 2018 short, rated 5 out of 10 stars on IMDb. And Supergirl 2026.
Wow. Wow. I feel like Gunn's like on that. Well, it wasn't his choice. I'd imagine. Was it his choice? I don't know.
We don't have to, but he's high up. It at least was ran by him.
Jesus.
All right, so here's a little Anna Noguera. I'm sorry, I'm being very misogynistic this stream.
Very pretty. Very pretty.
Right. So with James Gunn's brothers, I think, sibling. Here,
I feel like he's doing a whole, if it works, I'm considered a genius. If it fails, it's like a gamble at that point. It's crazy, dude. I
showed my boy. Well, I gave him the situation, like the 2 writing credits, one being Supergirl. I think she's uncredited, but I think she did rewrites for the Flash movie. And I showed these pictures to my boy, and he said, "Well, she's talented somewhere." And it might be one of those instances.
Oh, God, I don't want that to be a thing.
She has 5 writing credits. The two that I shared with you, and then upcoming 3 upcoming.
You do.
2 of which are Teen Titans and Untitled.
Oh no!
Untitled.
No!
You call me boy. Untitled DC Studios Wonder Woman movie.
Have her stay away from Teen Titans, dude. Just stay away. Just stay away, dude. This was not a well-written script at all. Oh God, it's gonna suck, dude. Oh, it's gonna suck. If I hear Untitled again, I'm gonna lose it. She is. That's rough, dude. I would hope that Gunn sees the feedback of the community and realizes, hey, we need to change course ASAP.
I'm kind of expecting it, but
I don't know, dude.
No. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't happen, but I'd be pumped if it did. Just going off of the information I know. Let's get through these reviews because we have our
okay.
Here, this is your last one. Read it as you
the
like.
Most cringe movie in recent memory. Seriously, who is this movie for? Feels like the movie was created by 5 people who are the most out of touch, pretentious people you can imagine. The smug, too cool for school act that never ends well will make you want to throw up. I can't remember the last movie I watched with the main character this unlikable. No, I don't know that. I liked her. It was good.
I didn't. I share this sentiment, not to this degree, but I just it's because like I said, like if the only thing she loves is her dog, his life is put in danger early.
Yeah.
So like her locking in should have been quick, but she was still like, oh, I don't really care about anything. I got tired of it. I did get tired of it. So
I get
email
it.
lobby.
Captain Marvel, that's the thing. No.
Last review, 7 out of 10. Supergirl. This is a decent movie. It's not the greatest superhero movie, but it is solid. It really is a movie about the journey of Kara. She isn't just a female version of Superman, but it shows her struggles with trauma and how she fights to find herself. Give it a go. The villain is a bit meh, but okay, 7 out of 10. But this story isn't about saving the universe. It is about the character of Supergirl and her discovery of herself. Some of the CGI is a bit average in parts, but in others, it is fine. And that's something with the MCU. I think we talked about it on this channel where it's like, or no, I think I was talking about people on Twitter where it's like, you don't know how much foresight they had, but they all did a great job tying in together.
Yeah.
The MCU. And that's what is lacking here. So this reviewer, Obadiah, has a good point. It's like the story, she's not saving the universe in this story. She's just kind of solving this isolated
Yeah.
incident. But the movie would be better if it was tied into like a grander villain that we'll see later. You know, in Avengers 1, they're going toe to toe with Loki.
Right.
And he obviously becomes a bigger deal throughout. And we get to see a
Yeah.
Loki arc. And now, you know, we don't want to see Krem again. Did he die? She killed him, right? Yeah.
She killed him. Yeah.
So this movie could have benefited from us not only just more interesting villain and more capable, also one with higher implications to the world that they're building, this DC universe.
Right. This felt like it played it a little too safe. That's all it was.
Okay.
Gee, spoilers. It's spoiler time, baby. Dude, well, hold on. This is Did You Know? The part where you knew, but we want to make sure did you know? The know that you knew, but maybe you didn't know. The did you know? Apparently he did not know.
Then will he destroy Xandar for me. Nebula, go to Xandar and get me the orb.
It will be my honor.
It will be your doom. If this happens again, you'll be facing our father without his prize.
I'm a daughter of Thanos, just like you.
But I know Xandar.
Ronan has already decreed that I...
Don't speak for me. You will fail.
Have I ever?
Good look. That's a villain right there. That's a villain right there. I love how Loki is evil in mythology, but turns good in the MCU. But in movies, Hades, who's a chill guy, just managing dead souls, is always portrayed evil.
Well, but he wants more dead souls to go to Hades.
He wants more dead souls.
So he has to
he's
corrupt
jealous,
people.
Or he's jealous of Zeus to some degree.
He has a
It's
shit
always
job.
thing. He does got a shit job. That's fair.
So we don't blame him, but...
Yeah, and people do hate him for his job that he was assigned. Wade, what's going on, Wade? How you doing, buddy?
Wade, appreciate the follow.
Wade!
Okay.
How are you doing, my friend?
Did you know, according to Millie Alcock, my cape in this film was remade using material from the original Superman 1978 cape. Yeah, I think they found there was like 16 meters of that material. So yeah, that's in the back of my cape now.
Yeah, okay, that's the thing. How's Rivals treating you, Wade? Are you excited for Rivals' new update coming? You know, I'm going to be playing that.
I forgot we were going to make a switch and you read the trivia now.
Okay, here we go. According to, originally titled Supergirl, One of Tomorrow, after the comic book of the same name, written by Tom King, which Tom King, in the comic world, just the fucking goat of a writer, and drawn by Billy Quiz Evely, which served as the basis for this film. The story updated Kara's character as a 20-year-old young woman and adventuring into the depths of space. Yeah, that threw me off. The 20-year-old young woman, that threw me off.
23-year-old
appreciation post. 23-year-old. What did I say? 20-year-old?
Yeah.
I say 20
like 4 times you said 20-year-old.
20, 23, 20, 15, 5-year-old all young woman. Also, thanks for the shouting. Of course, Wade. Hope you're doing good, buddy. 100% excited. Yes, you're excited. I'm excited. You're excited. Tom King appreciation post. Hunt Mac, we always appreciate a Tom King. The man's the GOAT, dude. He's up there. Continuing, James Gunn responded to a fan question on why Supergirl has ears piercings if she's bulletproofed, as explained in Superman. The same way she gets drunk, she goes to a planet where with her red sun. Not to mention, she was raised on a chunk of Krypton, so didn't even experience superpowers until her teens. So she didn't experience superpowers until her teens. Yeah. Okay.
This was in an
Checks
Instagram comment section. James Gunn was responding. I do like that about him.
He does. He likes to answer. He's very involved.
Here you go.
Anna Noguera said that nothing carried over from her first Supergirl movie script to this film. Isn't that crazy? It was really brand new. I think the only thing that was helpful was because of all that, I knew she I knew so much about the character. I knew so much. But even the destruction of Krypton was different. The Woman of Tomorrow comic was really the guiding light, as it should have been. It should have been a guiding light. That scares me that they looked at her first draft and said, nah, we're going to do our own thing.
Right. So maybe she just had like sheer brilliance. And then let me ask Grok.
I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like the biggest downside with Millie Alcock saying people were sexist just because people didn't like the trailer, because that trailer wasn't that good. Was she on a sexist PR tour?
She had a few quotes.
Oh no.
She played the thing.
Source material people. Right, noob.
She said the thing, well, one I saw where she said, well, there's always going to be people who just hate me because I'm a female lead or whatever. It's like, no, don't even mention it.
Don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Because then that forces people to do what? Bring up all the female lead greats. And that's not a look that you want, man. You do not want to be up there with the greats. Like, the homework is done. You just got to copy it and paste it. Noob. It's just, here's my thing about that, noob. There's an art to screen adaptation. There's an art to it, right? There really is. Because not everything translates well from book to screen. And not everything can be done within a 2.5 hour time frame. So I do feel that there is definitely a misunderstood art in terms of properly adapting something that's beloved or something that's had way more work. So it's just one of those things, dude.
All right, here we go. Here are the most noteworthy.
For sure, noob. I get it.
Here are the most noteworthy rumors and points of discussion regarding James Gunn's involvement with Supergirl. Casting of Millie Alcock, which he's really vocal about. But you like the Alcock.
I love Alcock. Dude, she's really good. She's a great actress.
Creative control and adaptation style. The film is not a strict adaptation of the comic. We went over that. Gunn has repeatedly said it's based on the book, but doesn't follow it religiously. Leans more into a space fantasy tone, comparable to his Guardians of the Galaxy style, while keeping the core spirit. Rumors of significant deviations from the comics, stories, visuals, including a bigger emphasis on Lobo, a major supporting character. So I know that he and Momoa have a good relationship.
They do. They definitely do. I'm on her side at the end of the day. I didn't hate the movie. It was fun. Turn your brain off and just enjoy the ride. Sometimes people just want to watch a movie. It doesn't have to be anything insane or crazy. Well, I would push back on that in a sense where this movie needs to be more than just a popcorn film, considering where the state of the DCU is currently at. This needs to have more substance and weight. There's nothing wrong with a popcorn film. They're called popcorn films. Turn off your brain. We have Fast and the Furious. Those are popcorn films. Where there needs to be a buildup, there needs to be a business behind it. Why are we watching this? Is this going to affect the movie's future? Is this going to lead to something grander? And that is something that the DCU has been sorely lacking, big time.
The third thing is director drama and studio involvement. So we started beating up on Anna Nogueira, but so he gave the keys to her, James Gunn, and also the director, Craig Gillespie, whose biggest claims to fame leading into this were I, Tonya and the Cruella de Vil movie with Emma Stone. So and then I guess he did Lars and the Real Girl.
That was good. I like that one.
It's good, but
it's fine.
No, but
not leading.
How does it translate here? Yeah. It's like, what did he do?
What they did there.
Right.
I see what you're saying.
So director Craig Gillespie was brought on, making this the first major DCU film not directed by Gunn himself. There have been reports, rumors of creative tensions, arguments, test screenings with competing cuts, and studio notes during post-production. So if he gives them the keys and he doesn't want to micromanage and he gives them their trust and then he checks in to the process too late, I think that's when he panicked and you started getting these moments. As DC Studios co-CEO and producer, Gunn has been heavily involved in oversight, vision, and tone setting while giving Gillespie room to direct.
I don't know.
Well, then it gets so twisted, and then Gillespie already threw him under the bus with the thing is like, oh yeah, that last needle drop, all credit to Gunn. Someone said, someone used the Bane quote and said they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Shag, I wouldn't say the state of the DCU. I'd say the state of superhero movies in general. People just have burnout. Again, I'm going to push back, Shag. I think people have burnout of just okay films. I think you can go back right now and watch Wakanda. Black Panther's Wakanda. It's gonna be a banger film. You're not gonna get tired of it. I would argue that you can go back and watch Winter Soldier, banger film. You're not gonna get tired of it, right? You can go back right now and watch Infinity War, Endgame. Those are banger films. You can go back to turn on right now and just have fun. That's not burnout. You're burnt out with mid. You're burnt out with just okay superhero. I'm not even saying superhero, just films in general. Just burnt out with it. So again, a good movie will push and rise above that burnout all the time. 10 out of 10, always. The turn your brain off reminds me of Pacific Rim Uprising compared to Pacific Rim. Even Pacific Rim's is a turn your brain off, have fun. That's just a popcorn film. Both of them, noob. They're great films. I enjoy them. They're fun.
I think we're about done with the rumors, but you know, there's like so much.
Yeah,
this
it
is
just
crazy.
seems that there was damage control. There's
Yeah.
gonna be damage control.
Yeah, week before. So let's keep going.
Yeah.
Almost done. Supergirl is accompanied by Crypto, the Superdog, in this adaptation. In the comics, she also famously has Streaky the Super Cat. James Gunn has been asked if Streaky is going to be part of the DCU, to which he said, "If my cat had superpowers, I'd be the only human alive. Not in the near future, no."
That's funny. Noticing that most of the mid-hero films came after the merger with Disney. That could be a thing. That could.
What
be a
year was
thing.
that?
That's interesting. I'd be interested to see that, Patrol. Crypto is the best part, and nobody can say anything bad about him. Crypto's always he's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
But he was taken out. He was taken out of the majority of the film.
It says 2009. Walt Disney Company officially
2009.
acquired Marvel Entertainment in 2009. So pretty much the whole thing. Only Iron Man came before.
All of it, Patrol. But that's what I'm saying. There's no burnout. I don't believe burnout's a real thing. I just think we're all burnt out with just okay films. That's what it truly is, man.
Yeah.
Like, we can go back and watch The Dark Knight Rises. That's an iconic film. That's just a good freaking movie, dude. Batman Begins, great freaking movie you can go back to and rewatch over and over again. I think we're burnt out with mid. And unfortunately, my biggest gripe is that this is just adding more to it. This is adding more to that argument. Burnout's a real thing. I do them in my car all the time. Stupid dupe. So I think Gunn is wearing himself a little thin. I think he needs a hyper focus the next big projects he's got lined up. I don't know, man. I think he's worn out.
We gotta see. James Gunn had Millie Alcock in mind for the role of Supergirl after watching her on House of the Dragon. When he brought this up to Peter Safran back in 2023, Gunn wants to introduce a more edgy take on the Girl of Steel.
She's great. I really enjoyed
Not
that actress.
edgy.
She's fantastic. She's not edgy, but she did great with her role, with the script given. She did good. And I want to see more of that. I want to see her, where she goes, her career. I'm interested.
According to James Gunn, in this movie, we see the difference between Superman, who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents from the time he's an infant, versus Supergirl, who was raised on a rock chip off of Krypton and watched everyone around her die and be killed in terrible ways for the first 14 years of her life. Well, that kind of answers... No, fuck it. Gunn indicates that this incarnation is an Argo City survivor rather than being from Krypton itself, more akin to her comic book debut in 1959.
That kind of gives us 14 years. She's celebrating her 23rd birthday on the day of the bar scene or in that fight. 14 years. So there's several years in between where she's on Earth.
Yeah.
That gives us a little bit of a time frame. Sounds like Warhammer backstory to me.
We're done.
Right. And guys, that's it. So I mean, listen, Supergirl, it's not going to change your mind. If you're burnt out with mid, this is only going to add to it. You can skip this. It's the thing. I feel you Supergirl hardcore fans out there, this you might end hopeful, but it's just not great. Lobo was cool. I enjoyed Lobo, but his dialogue was a little mishmash. The writing wasn't the best. Hopefully
he could have done cool things too.
I mean, listen, he did do cool things. He had the pudge hook from Dota. He had the Dota 2 pudge hook, just getting people, and his bike was awesome. You know, he had a cool bike. Man, the cigar budget, he must have been blowing right through because he was always having a cigar. That cigar was always brand new. This is Green Lantern all over again. No, I would argue this is infinitely better. This is infinitely better than Green Lantern for sure. This is not a Green Lantern fiasco with Ryan Reynolds. I promise you that. This is above. This is like a step above the Green Lantern baloney. I will say that. So it is what it is, though. He's digging Vex, yeah. He was digging for gold over there.
Let me cook something up here.
Ooh, I have it, noob. You mean the animation on Warhammer Plus? You were saying?
Well, unless you want to review Minions and Monsters or whatever it's called, which I saw and enjoyed. then we're gonna vote for the next movie. So I'm pulling up the anniversaries right now.
Let's pull up the anniversaries and see what kind of movies we got, guys. There's some really good ones out there.
Actually, so far July's looking pretty weak. That's why I'm doing this, so I can show you guys what's out there, and I want to give you guys.
This has been the summer of mid, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah,
it's not a good summer.
We got Odyssey soon. Hopefully, I want to watch that a second time.
Evil Dead.
Because
when's that coming out?
Oh, this week I think.
Evil Dead. That's not bad.
I know nothing about that franchise. If we vote it,
I feel like, so here's my thing. I would do Evil Dead. So, because again, I grew up watching all the Evil Dead stuff. I follow the Evil Dead, both the series, which was fantastic, by the way, very good series, and the movies are fantastic too, and the story behind it is incredible. I would argue that if you're a film head, that you're probably going to intercept that for sure, and then find out about it. Bruce Campbell's the GOAT. I feel like Fury wouldn't have the same appreciation for it.
No, but I would be giving the perspective as just like a standalone movie.
That wouldn't be bad either.
Usually,
that's standalone.
So, do we just want to watch that? Well, here we'll throw Evil Dead Burn into whatever we have here.
Hold on now.
What?
Hey Riley, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello. Here, all right. I see Ghostbusters, and I'm kind of excited. You see Ghostbusters?
Oh, that is the original. Yeah, I just looked through it. Well, it's bookended by a bunch of shit.
It's all shit, except the Ghostbusters.
Except Ghostbusters. So yeah, put it down. Put it down. So 10-year. No. 10-year anniversary. That's the Woman remake, man.
Oh, that's the remake? The female remake?
Yeah.
Nah, get that out of here. No.
It is.
Call me boy one more time.
I don't think it says one more time. I think it just says call me boy.
Call me boy again or something like that.
No, he's just like, I think he's just so freaked that he fucking, it's whatever like crazy thing you would say if you just wielded the Power Stone.
God,
he's like, you fucking call me boy. Oh, you call me boy.
1984 Ghostbuster Patrol. Stop it. I just got excited over Ghostbusters.
No, I did too, but I realized.
I didn't realize. It's
so these are all shit then.
All right, Noob, I'll let you know. Noob, I got you, buddy. That's a whole thing and a half. Okay. None of this is all butt cheeks, dude.
Have we talked about the Legend of Tarzan?
No,
it's so funny. No, we won't give it too much time, but it's one of the Skarsgårds, the boys.
That one, yeah. The second oldest, I believe. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, they're all good. It has him, Olivia Wilde, Christoph Waltz, and I think Samuel L. Jackson's there, and they just make a bad movie. They just make a stink ass fucking stinker.
Noob has all right. So Noob, we're doing anniversaries. Saving Private. Listen, you don't have to give me an excuse for Saving Private Ryan, dude. I'll watch that for the birds and the bees, dude, all the time. We're just doing anniversaries. So we're taking a look. Don't worry, we're checking year from year, 15 year, 20 year. We're not locked in to a particular.
No, yeah,
year.
we're early.
Noob, you have immaculate taste. That's your favorite. Saving Private Ryan is a top 5 for me personally.
For instance,
all right,
going
into
Captain America: The First Avenger 15-year anniversary.
15-year. Okay, hold on. You got what Crazy Stupid Love. We've already reviewed Crazy Stupid Love, though, so we can't. I just listen. I love Crazy Stupid Love is a fantastic film. Friends with Benefits, though, we have yet to see that one and talk about.
Literally just watched it last month.
Did you really? God, I haven't seen it in so long. It's so fun.
Oh yeah, very good. Horrible Boss is good.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's serviceable, but it's not great.
We got brunette Jennifer Aniston.
She's such a babe.
A sex crazed brunette.
I think this was. You know what? All right, I don't know why I know this, but I believe this was hot off of her a breakup with Justin Trudeau. And she was just like, woo,
making him pay with the roles.
God, she's so good looking. Great lady. Noob, I'm sweating, dude. It's Jeffrey.
Okay, so what do we want from this? The First Avenger.
I don't. The First Avenger's okay. You know, it's
Noob. Tell him to suck your dick or whatever you said.
All right, let's see here.
I don't want anything from here. Cowboys and Aliens is a good concept, but very, very bad.
Bad, dude. Bad, bro.
All right. Here's 20
Pirates
years.
of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. That's good.
I could do that.
Little Miss Sunshine.
Very
I can
good.
do Little Miss Sunshine too. Very good. Miami Vice, Clerks 2. I'll never hate on him. I'm always gonna have a bias.
I turned off Clerks 3. I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm just happy he's working, dude. John Tucker Must Die. No, we'll skip that. We want to finish that. Monster. Stop it. I would say that Little Miss Sunshine and Pirates are on there, but I'm not excited if I'm being honest by any of it.
Little Miss Sunshine would be a good watch for us.
Little Miss Sunshine.
Noob. He was trash talking First Avenger.
I wasn't trash talking First Avenger. I was merely stating I'm not excited for any of them. It just happened to be in there.
Patrol says, I kind of want to watch you guys critique Winnie the Pooh. That might be funny. The movie, not as much. If we weren't on a streak of stinker movies, I would entertain that idea.
We need a W.
No, we need,
summer, dude.
Yeah.
This is the summer of M, of medium, of mid.
All right.
All right, hold on now. I see Rush Hour 2. I immediately got excited. I think we have a winner.
I think
it's an instant winner. It's Rush
over
Hour 2.
Evil Dead.
Ooh, guys, hold on now. Electric State, stop it, noob. You're being mean. All right, Evil Dead Burn. I'll let the polls decide. Movie to watch.
Yeah, let's just put it in. So you're saying nothing else from the anniversary?
No, butt cheeks, dude. Evil Dead Burn. Butt cheeks, dude. Get me some toilet paper. I need a wipe right now. That's how much cheeks there are spread
just
out
humor
here.
me, dude. Little Miss Sunshine, Rush Hour 2, and Evil Dead.
Little Miss Sunshine. I'm not mad at this list. This list I'm not mad at. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna give you 2 minutes to vote.
And John Tucker Must Die.
Stop it. Evil Dead Burn, Rush Hour 2, or Little Miss Sunshine. Let's do this. Ear up. Get after it. Unbelievable. All right, go ahead and vote away, guys. Evil Dead Burn, Rush Hour 2, or Little Miss Sunshine. You guys get a vote. You guys let us know. Let's get into it. What do you guys want to
I will say, whatever loses, we could just do next week.
Oh yeah, what's the
second place voting? Because if Evil Dead Burn comes out this weekend, we're kind of breaking our rule and giving it a week and a half to be in theaters to give everyone a chance to watch it.
That's fair.
Whereas like this is just the offering for July.
Yeah.
So we're kind of burnt. We're kind of at the end of our rope for anniversary movies.
Yeah, we have Spider-Man.
At least for the month of July.
And
Legally Blonde's good. I don't know when that's shitting on Legally Blonde.
Oh yeah, no, Legally Blonde's not bad. I need a dub. We need a W, dude.
Rush Hour 2 will do it.
Rush Hour 2 is definitely a W. So we have the Odyssey and we have Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
coming up. Those are the two big hitters.
They're kind of spread out.
Worldly, I am a fan of Rush Hour 2. I mean, listen, a lot of us are. Worldly, how you doing, buddy? I am a fan, Worldly. All right, let's see what we guys got here. 15 seconds, guys. Get that voting in. What are you voting on? Let's check it out. Come on. Come on, everybody. Let's see what you got. Unbelievable. All right, Rush Hour 2 takes it with a 4-voter noise. So looks like we're watching. So Garth, we're gonna be watching Rush Hour 2. Do you and Fury vote too? No, I tend not to vote.
I do.
You vote? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I don't vote, but I will start voting. Especially if I need a W and I need to game the system, I will throw my vote in.
That's where I'm at. All right, so this is Mandalorian Grogu, Backrooms, Pressure, Tuner. Good. Masters of the Universe, Power Ballad was okay.
Scary movie.
Disclosure Day, The Furious.
That's crazy. That Disclosure Day got an 80%. That blows my mind. That should be way lower.
Spielberg has a cult following.
Spielberg. It's all Spielberg.
Well, I mean, he's the greatest director of all time, but he has fans that won't tell the truth.
That's fair too.
Death of Robin Hood's bad. I didn't see Leviticus.
It's crazy. That's 92%. I haven't seen. I don't even know what Leviticus is.
I don't think it's rated high because I thought about it.
Obsession, 100%. Obsession, Hunt Mac, you are 100% on point.
Yeah,
Obsession
Leviticus
is the craze.
6.9 on IMDb.
6.9.
This tomato means nothing to me. Toy Story 5. Okay, this weekend. Nothing. Oh wait, June 26th. Oh, is the invite already out?
Apparently.
Is this wrong? I can't trust Rotten Tomatoes to do shit.
All right, you got to look at the user score or the reviewer score, not the critic score.
I don't care about these scores. I'll just go to IMDb. I just want them to give me a schedule. So Jackass, I saw. Little Brother, no. Supergirl, here we are. So you are here. Many of the Monsters. A good.
You really enjoyed me. You really like Millions and Monsters.
Dude. That's the first one. Did I tell you? I've only seen.
Yeah, so this was your introduction. You were like pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I've only seen.
Hey, Chair Bear.
The first Despicable Me and this one.
Riley, how you doing? Okay.
I haven't seen.
Agile. I'm so sorry. Young Washington, Evil Dead Burns coming in.
I'm gonna watch this probably tomorrow. I just be doing shit out here. I just fucking do shit. Okay,
if you
so
have the movie pass, do it.
Right. Evil. Oh no, I'm doing it unapologetically, but I'm saying it's funny if you ask me what I've seen.
You've seen most
Moana, everyone's shitting on this. Okay, so Evil Dead Burn next week. We feel good about that?
I have no idea, noob.
Uh-oh.
The Odyssey coming in hot.
Which means we'll have, just going by this list, we'll have another gap.
That's all right. We'll fill it out.
Did your brother convince you to watch Obsession?
I have to watch it.
Do that.
I haven't seen it yet.
Watch
Me
it.
and Katie are going to watch it together when we have time.
Watch it for this gap. Because between July 10th and July 17th, because we won't review Odyssey until the following thing.
Welcome. Well, thank you for being here. We're definitely all right. Let's review it for the gap. We'll review Obsession.
Yeah,
you have 2 Obsession shirts, so you're a little obsessed, one might say, with Obsession. Riley, welcome on in. How you doing? You're from Cherry. Cherry, we love Cherry here. We're very pro Cherry. Cherry, how you freaking doing? Hopefully the ad breaks are over for you. We're giving him an Atticus snack. We're giving Atticus the Atticus snack right now. Nurgle, my ads don't say that they're supporting you. They say they're supporting Twitch, noob. That sounds about right, noob. I'm going to be honest. It sounds about right.
And then we went over
back.
this,
Hi.
but it's always good to check. Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
Yep.
And then
Brand new day.
you know, Super Troopers 3. I'm gonna show up. I don't think
Yeah,
we
but
need
show
to
up. I'm not
dedicate
going to be happy
time.
about it. Heretical Twitch.
Okay, Paw Patrol, interesting.
All right, you know Paw's bringing it, dude.
Yeah.
I think then the summer's over. I'm gonna be honest, it's done.
Yep. There's some
This summer
fall
for movies has
releases.
been rough.
Yeah.
It's been real rough. It could have been better.
What do you mean? It should have been better.
Riley, we're over here talking about movies. We just got done with it.
We're
you
done.
guys are best friends. Ooh, you guys are best friends. Look at you guys. How are you doing? Welcome on in. All right, so next freaking week.
Oh, Rush Hour 2.
Rush Hour 2, baby. We're going to be talking reviews about Rush Hour 2.
We're kind of we're a Ryan Gosling channel, but slowly but surely Jackie Chan channel.
Love me, Jackie. Who doesn't love Jackie, dude?
Right.
He's just a nice guy, and everyone wants to mess with him. That's literally every single Jackie Chan film of all time.
Someone showed the clip from Rush Hour 1. It's like Jackie Chan in every movie, he'll just say, "I don't want trouble," like 3 times before he just whoops the ever-loving shit out of everyone.
That's literally every Jackie Chan film. I want no trouble, and then just catching hands. Everyone's catching hands. But it's our whole thing. But yeah. All right. That being said, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for moving it to today.
Of course.
I know we missed
Thank you
yesterday's.
for showing up.
I appreciate
it.
I'm physically here.
Glad you're better.
Feeling a little bit better. Not all better, but feeling some better.